Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to demonstrate how to install MySQL server on my system. So I'm going to start by clicking on download SQL. Now I will then click on this very link here that says MySQL community downloads. Let's click on that. Now you have this link, MySQL community download. If you have a look here, say MySQL server is the world's most popular open source database. So you can always click on the download link here. And now you are linked to MySQL community server here. If you read through here, you see saying MySQL edition is freely downloadable version of the world's most popular open source database. Okay, if you want, you can always read through all of the information here that might help you. But scroll right down, and right here you see MySQL server 5.7.17, and underneath here your platform. Depend on whatever platform you're using. Here, my platform is Microsoft Windows. There. And if you scroll right down again, you will see Windows. That's for Windows 32. MySQL installer MSI. You can download that if you want, or you can download the zip version. The Windows zip version is 32-bit, and there's another Windows zip version of 64-bit right here. So the choice is yours. In my case, I'm going to download the Windows MySQL installer MSI. So I'll click on that. When you click on that Windows installer, it will brings you here, and as you can see, the Windows installer here has 32-bit installer and the 64-bit installer as well. But one thing is about this Windows installer is it also has the minimum version, which is only 1.7 megabyte. If you download that, that means you have to be connected to the internet, I believe. But the one I intend to download is 386.6 megabytes, so I will click on that now. Okay, before I download, I have to either log in or sign up, but I'm just going to click on no thanks, just start my download. Click on start my download, and right underneath here my download has already begun. Okay, I have finished downloading, so let me show you the file right there. So what I will do now is double click on it to start the installation process, and click on run. There, nice. I'm actually waiting now because it's configuring the window. Okay, so right here is saying please wait while Windows configure MySQL installer. And there we go, Windows is now configuring MySQL installer. So we wait. Okay, first of all, we need to accept the user's licensing agreement. So we have to check here. Okay, make sure you accept the license agreement, then you click on next, and here you have different options here, but the option I will advise you to go for is the customize, so that we can select all of the different component that we want. Okay, the first one, we must select that of the MySQL, which is right there. You click on that and click on this arrow here to transfer it over. Then the applications you intend to use, I'm going to need the workbench because that's the one I need that. Then notifier, I would advise you to select that as well. The next one we have here for SQL for Excel, the choice is yours. If you don't want to use it for Excel, I don't know, I might end up using it for Excel. Okay, I'm going to click on next. But just to draw your attention into this, you will see x86, that's for Win32. Okay, so you have to make sure you select the right application for yours. Then the next one is the Visual Studio. That's it right there. I'm going to select that because I know definitely I'm going to need that as well. Now let's take a look at the utilities that we have in here. Okay, I'm just going to select that too. Alright. Okay, the next product are the connectors right here. MySQL connectors. I think I'm going to have to go for ODBC. So I'm going to click on that and select it. What about this connector C++? I'm going to go for that as well, because I normally play around with different kind of application. This is connector J. I'm going to go for that. Let's look at this connector net. Seems I might end up with everything. What about Python? Yes, sometimes I do regularly program on Python, not sometimes. So I'm going to go for that. Let's see here. That's 3.4. let's see, what do we have in here? Do I use 2.1? No, not really. Okay, maybe just, yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's take a good look at this other one here. What do we have in here? That's for C. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Let's look at the documentation. The choice is yours, but I read through documentation regularly. So now, examples. Yeah, I'm going to grab that as well. So the only bit that I just left out is the C. Okay, now that I've selected all the product that I need, I'm just going to click on next. Alright, so I'm going to click on execute to update the following product. Those are all the products I've selected, so I'll just click on execute there. So as you can see, my SQL server is already completed, so I'm waiting for the workbench. Okay, all of the following product has been updated, so I'm going to click on next. But if you want, you can always ask it to show details right here. Those are the details. You can go through it if you want. Okay, so I'm going to just hide that and click on next. Alright, then okay, the following are ready to configure, so I'm just going to click on next now. And right there, type on network. So right here, and we also have the port number right there. I'm going to leave that as my default and just click on next. Okay, here, password. So I'm going to enter password there. So asking for current password. So let me go for let's repeat the same thing here. Then repeat the password as well. Let's click on next. Alright, and right here just click on next. Okay, here it is to do with the document. MySQL as a document store. I'm just going to enable that and just click on next. Okay, right here. So right here, what I'll do is I'm going to click on execute. There we go. So that the installation can be completed. Okay, then, and the system now say the installation process has been completed. Click on next. Okay, let's see. Right, let's go to start and get MySQL. Right there. And click on the workbench. Okay, here comes the workbench of MySQL. You click on this very local instance and it's asking for the password. Let's enter my password there and click on OK. And there guys, now click on OK. Let's see. There we go guys, and those are the samples. So if you click in here, we can even have a good look at these samples, whatever they have in there. Okay, just click on this. These are the sample database that comes with MySQL itself. Alright, so what I would do now is I'll call it the end of this program here, and on the second part of this tutorial I will then show you guys how to put one of these tables together. So with that guys, I'm going to call it the end of how to install MySQL on your own system. So you all have a nice day now. Bye for now.